we always try to support each other here in terms of other streamers who play the game. We help each other grow. If anyone needs any help getting affiliate, let me know and we'll get you affiliate. Alright, I've got the invite. Okay, Jake Paul. I've got to be someone shit, haven't I? Because I can't be. I'm not. See, that's the difference for me. I'm not an arsehole. Maybe I am, but I don't think I am. I'm not gonna play as someone who's. How? Wait. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Right. I didn't know this. I don't know if you guys know this, but look at Jake Paul's rating. Right. He's actually not bad. He's an 84. 84. Right. Lawrence Okoli's an 80. Lawrence Okoli's a two-weight world champion. And you're telling me that this shithouse is better than him? Now I don't feel bad for picking Okoli, but I reckon maybe Okoli's still better, maybe? Johnny Nelson, right? Sorry. The longest reigning cruiserweight world champion of all time is the same as this guy. Do you know what? I need to stop. Who do I play as? Okoli? If I play as Okoli, I don't know who's got the advantage here, because Okoli would smash the shit out of Jake Paul in real life, but in this game it doesn't look like he would. It looks like Jake Paul's better. That is honestly, that's pissed me off, and I'm like, I don't even fucking. It's not even me in the game, but it's pissed me off. Obviously, it's some contract or deal they've got where Jake Paul said, "I'll be in the game, but you got to make me an 84 overall or whatever." But it's an insult. I don't think I've ever fought a Jake Paul before. Why are our connections so bad? Our connection is terrible, Doomy. It looks. That's what I'm saying, but it's honestly embarrassing. I'm a fan of Okoli. He's a friend of a friend, so I'm a bit biased towards him. From back in the days when he used to work at King's Cross McDonald's. But I think he's achieved a lot. Jake Paul is not bad. Well, in real life he is, but in this, his animations are a bit strange. But I mean, I got to bear in mind I am playing a Doomy, so I'm not playing a shithouse. I mean, like, I know Eddie Hall's in the game, but at least they made him shit. Do you know what I mean? At least they've made him shit. Which he is. He's a shit boxer. Oh. Yeah, his animations are crazy, aren't they? What is that? That's crazy. I think he's the only fighter in this game who has that animation as well. I've never seen that before. I'm assuming he don't have a good chin. Surely he don't have a good chin. If they've given him a really good chin. Because what? Oh, he's never been knocked out. Of course he hasn't. Neither was Stephen Hawking. Don't mean he's got a good chin. Well, he could have done, that's the thing. Stephen Hawking could have had the world's greatest chin. Who would know? No one tested it. No one would ever know. Okay. He did take a shot from Mike. Nah, I mean, I don't know what your guys' opinion is. That was not Mike Tyson. First of all, he's an old man. Second of all, I think he was holding back. I am in the group of people who think that Mike Tyson was not trying. I think he did. He landed a good shot in like round 2 or 3 or something. I can't remember. Or maybe 1 actually. And I think he thought, oh shit, shouldn't have done that. You cannot compare a 60-year-old Mike Tyson to an 18, 20-year-old Mike Tyson. It's completely different. And I can't believe that people did. I cannot believe that people still do to this day. Oh, Jake Paul beat one of the best, but it's not the same guy, man. It's not the same guy. I could not believe when Logan was fighting Mayweather how people actually had. People were betting money on Logan to win. How? What delusional world do you live in? To think that this guy who's never won a fight, at that time he'd never won a boxing match, even against the shit people he fought, KSI and that. Never beat him. But you think he's going to beat one of the greatest, if not the greatest, pound for pound boxer who's ever lived. Who, yeah, sure, was in his 40s. What kind of delusion? This is the world we live in. This is why aliens do not come. I think Danny Boy wants next after this. But quite honestly, if Lawrence Okoli hit Jake Paul like that, he would not be on his feet. And apparently well, people keep telling me, oh, have you heard Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua, they're going to fight. I'll believe it when I see it. It's not going to happen. I'd love it to happen. Because I know how that fight would go. And quite honestly, I don't even have anything against Jake Paul. What I have the problem with, I've got nothing against saying I commend him. Do you know what I mean? I think he's doing a good job and, you know, taking the sport seriously, and well done to him. It's his supporters who I don't like, his fans, his delusional people who say he's the greatest boxer who that type of shit. But yeah, no, Dave Allen is 100% the best heavyweight of all time. We all know it. Muhammad Ali who? What am I doing? I was trying to move forward, but he wasn't moving. This one is not going to points, by the way. I am trying to knock him out. Just to make a statement of levels, you know what I mean? The so-called 84 Muhammad Allen. Did you just come up with that on the spot? That's genius. That's hilarious, Muhammad Allen. You're like ChatGPT on legs, you are. Oh yeah, Jake Paul, #1 pound for pound best. You call it. Do you know what? I will say this. I do think he would now. Jake Paul now would beat Muhammad Ali now. I'll give him that. The current version of Jake Paul would beat the current version of Muhammad Ali. No doubt about it. It'd be a tough fight, but he would. I think he might beat it. Oh! So you do that to Muhammad Ali? Look at that animation. Let's see that again. Don't skip to me. Look at that. It's not an arm punch. That's what everyone does. They always come in the gym and they go like that. What's that gonna do? You got to get down and like put your legs. It comes from the power comes from the legs. Take notes, everyone. Jake Paul don't do that in real life. I know he doesn't. Like I said, make this fight in real life. See what happens. Right, come on, because I'm hungry and I want my lasagna. I paid 85p for it from Sainsbury's. So I've got very high expectations. Okoli's only lost once or twice, hasn't he? I think he's only lost once or twice. He lost to, was it Chamberlain? Let me have a look real quick. No, he's only lost once. Wait, so he didn't lose to... No, I think he beat Chamberlain, didn't he? So he's lost once. Yeah. To Billum Smith, that's it. But I think he's moved up to... Yeah, he's moved up to heavyweight now. I like the guy. I'm probably one of the few people who like him. Because yeah, I know he's a bit of a boring, you know, he hugs and stuff, and he's not got the most attractive technique, but does what he needs to do to win, right? I just like his story. He's got a good story. Like, he started boxing I don't know if you guys know, he was, like I said, he was working at McDonald's. London 2012 Olympics. He saw that. He saw Anthony Joshua. He thought, you know what, I want to try that. The guy was probably 18 stone, probably more than that, probably in the 20s, because he's quite tall. Over 20 stone, proper overweight. Did a bit of boxing to lose a bit of weight. Ended up getting pretty good. Joining the Olympics. This guy was an Olympian. Turned professional. Two weight world champion. And I'm sure he didn't start boxing until he was in his 20s. He said he was working at McDonald's, so I think that's an inspirational story. And now look at him, he's fighting the fight of his life against Jake Paul. Nothing can ever top that. Did you see how that animation, he ducked under my shot? See, I don't know if that was desync. Turned out good, exactly. From what I hear, I've never met the guy, but apparently he's quite arrogant. From yeah, that's what people have told me, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I think that's if anything, that's a good trait to have in Undisputed in boxing. It sells tickets. Muhammad Ali was arrogant, right? But was he really, or was it just an act? That's the thing. People don't like Fury because they say he's arrogant. I don't think he is. I think in real life he's a nice person. He's a nice guy. Jake Paul, do you know what I mean? I don't know what he's like in real life. A lot of these people, I would like to think they're actually good people in real life. Maybe I'm just trying to, you know, be nice and give people the benefit of the doubt. Do you know what? Here's the thing with me, right? I like genuine people, right? I don't like pretentious people. I don't like people who think they're better than others, and I don't like people who are fake. I hate people. I'd rather I'd rather someone be a psycho, but be honest about it, than someone be fake. And do you know who I don't like, in terms of personality, right? Is Anthony Joshua. Because he's fake as fuck. And I get it, it's a business. He does what he's told to do, it's a brand. Say this, say that, do you know what I mean? He says he lives with his mum or whatever. And he lives this normal lifestyle, right? It's all bullshit. Yeah, exactly, he's media trained. The thing with Fury is, at least he says how it is. He's honest. Joshua is just saying what he's told to say. I have nothing against him, you know, as a person, but I don't like that. I'd rather him just be honest. But Joshua is super underrated as a boxer right now. I was one of the people when Joshua... It's funny how things change, but when I remember going to watch at the pub Joshua fights in the early days. Like, I've seen probably every one of his fights, but I've always been completely honest. Do you know what I mean? I've got a vivid memory of watching him in a pub on Sky with my dad and cousin. And it was showing all of Joshua's records. So it was like, oh, he was probably like 10-0, maybe 15-0 at the time or whatever. And it was showing he's knocked out this person in round 1. And I was honest, I was saying, journeyman, 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 journeyman. Like, do you know what I mean? It is what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone fights journeyman. But the guys sat next to us looked at me with the biggest hatred you've ever seen. I was just being honest. But everyone at that time was saying, oh, he's amazing, he's the best heavyweight ever and stuff. And I was saying, well, he's never fought anyone. And then he lost to Ruiz. And then he lost to Usyk twice. And I think, did he lose to someone else? I can't remember. Anyway, now everyone says he's shit. And I'm the opposite, he's not shit. I've never said he's shit. I've just, do you know what I mean? I've never once said he's shit. He's not shit, he's one of the best heavyweights. But now everyone has jumped off the bandwagon. I was never on the bandwagon. I just say how it is. Yeah, well, in the Ruiz 2 fight, yeah, he was getting a lot of stick. Everyone was saying he was running away. And I can understand why. You know, the shot he got caught with in the first fight, he didn't want that to happen again, did he? And he won the fight. And if anything, I think that's when his career changed, because from that point on, he was afraid to like, Joshua's strengths are putting the pressure on. You know what I mean? Getting on the inside, going for the knockout. That's where he had success. You know what I mean? I remember when he beat Charles Martin. Charles Martin for the IBF World title. And he was officially a world champion. However, I don't know. I don't know how much you guys know about this stuff. Charles Martin, I had the guy on Facebook. He was given the belt. He never even won the belt. That's not even a joke. He never won the belt. What happened in that fight, if I recall, is Charles Martin fought someone else for the belt, got his ass kicked for like 4 rounds, and then I don't know what happened. His opponent got injured or something, and then they couldn't continue the fight. So they gave the belt to Charles Martin, who was going to lose that fight. Correct me if I'm wrong. So Charles Martin was officially a world champ, the heavyweight champion of the world, right? When he didn't even win the fight. And then they put him in there. Obviously he said, oh, we'll give you X number of dollars to fight this Joshua guy. He took the fight. It was the most money he's ever going to make in his life. Got knocked out in the 2nd round, was it? I could be wrong there. So yeah, that's what happened. And then I mean, yeah, Joshua did fight some. Do you know what I mean? He fought Joseph Parker. I think Joseph Parker's better now than he was then, but he beat Joseph Parker. He beat Joe Povetkin. He beat Pula. He beat some good names there. But what was my point? I can't remember. Oh yeah, my point was that after the Ruiz 2 fight, he changed because he was scared to get in the ring and put the pressure on, which he did in his early career fights, which is to me where he was at his best. And then when he started trying to outbox people, that's where it all went tits up, because unfortunately, that's not his strength. You're not going to outbox Usyk. Twice. Do you know what I mean? Usyk won especially. He tried outboxing him. The best for me, in my opinion, the best. Pound for pound boxer in the world. Trying to outbox him, it's not going to happen. You've got to put the pressure on, you've got to try and get him out of there. That's what he should have done. So, yeah, that's Joshua's career in a nutshell. Good. Thanks for the fight though, Doomy. Should we do it, Danny boy? This might be my last fight of the night. But let me get my amazing homemade lasagna made from scratch, and then we'll do it. All right. I don't have a fork, so I'm using a spoon. This is hot, by the way. I've never ever tried this before, but for 85p, it don't look too bad. It's food, innit? It's food, and that's what matters. Probably should have got a plate for this. Hey Bennett, thanks for the follow. For any of the new guys who may not be aware, we do run a weekly tournament. Danny Boy's invited me. If anyone wants to get involved in a tournament on this game, you're more than welcome to join. Just get yourself in the Discord and we can get you involved. Who shall I be? Joyce is shit, isn't he? In the game. Better in real life than he is in the game, I think. That's hot. Hey, for 85p. That's not bad, you know. You could literally... I should open a restaurant. I could open a restaurant. Pay 85p for this. I could sell this for £7.99. Maybe put some chips on the side or mash or something. £7.99 I could charge for that. People would pay it. Who wants to invest? Who wants to invest in my new business? All we sell is lasagnas. Actually, there was other options. There was lasagna. There was a spaghetti bolognese. I bet that's shit. There was a beef hot pot or something. There was a few options. Cottage pie, shepherd's pie. You name it. That's... If you see a new restaurant, Comerford's restaurant, opening soon, that'll be the menu. 11 minutes in the microwave as well. Not too much waiting time for the customers. What can you complain about? Portion size is not the best, but it's a meal. Yeah, Joyce is slow as hell. This is what lasagna does to you. The lasagna man. Look. The power of lasagna. Comerford's Italian cuisine. Coming soon. We're going to open a branch in Leeds, Hull, Birmingham. London's a bit expensive, isn't it? But the rent might be expensive. People got money there as well. So I think if we do a branch in London, I think we should charge maybe $14.99, you know, for a lasagna. Where else? Manchester, maybe? And then Vegas as well. This is not bad at all. I should get like I could eat this every day. Next time I go, I'm getting 10 of them. Oh, nice. Quick, give me a bite. Quick, quick. Yeah, I did. I beat Tolo with Frampton as well. Yeah, I did. I forgot about that. Like I said, but it's until someone picks one of the better players. I feel like, you know, if it was a Frampton against Sonny Edwards or Charlie Edwards or even Linares, I'd probably rate myself against most people, but not against Rodriguez. I don't know how I beat Rafa. I don't think either of us are trying to go to points here. I'm not, because I want to get to my lasagna. Okay, I've nearly finished, to be honest. Still hungry. I could eat about another 3 or 4 of those. How many calories are in that? 500. Bullshit. Bullshit 500. I don't know how people only eat 2,500 calories in a day. That's nothing. 2,500 is nothing. How the hell do people live on that? Oh, he got me. I don't mind Joyce, he's got a decent power straight actually. Oh, come on. Again, Danny Boy can get up. Maybe about the same as I can, so... I don't know how many times I've put him down, but I know it's not nearly enough as how many times I need to put him down. It might go to points just because we're both so good at the get up game. It might happen. Wow, okay. Is he dead? I think he's dead. I think he might be dead. I think I might have just killed Joe Louis. Look. Oh, he's alive, he's alive, he's fine. He's fine. He's resurrected. Ooh, one on the way down as well. How come sometimes when you eat something, you're more hungry after than you was before? Is that just me? Sometimes I need to eat in order to actually get hungry. Okay, now I think he's dead. If he wasn't dead before, that might be that might be the one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What, Danny boy? I'm disappointed. What was that? You can get up more than that. I thought you was the get up king. What was that, like 6 times or something? Baby numbers. Let's say how many times was that? 6, Danny boy. I could get up 6 times when I was a toddler. What the hell was that? Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, as always, yeah. I mean, good to see you guys. I always appreciate you being here. It means a lot. You literally have been here for years. Do you know what? When I saw that, I thought, nah. And then I thought, oh shit, that's actually true. That's crazy. The time just flies by, man. Thanks for you guys being here. I'll probably the next stream will be Thursday. My 2 like guaranteed ones are Thursday and Sunday, and then any more that I do within the week is just impromptu, spontaneous. So probably gonna be Thursday. I'll see you guys then. Have a good rest of your nights, and I'll see you again soon.